Hello, good morning. How are you? I'm doing good. My eyes are watering this morning. So, I made coffee. I love my coffee maker. It makes froth. So, I had an allergic reaction. No idea what. So I didn't go to prayer group. Or not prayer group, women's meeting Monday. And spent my day at home, spent my night at home, sitting in a chair, trying not to move because it hurt when I did. So yesterday I felt a little bit better. Not quite up to par, but I did go to a brunch. By the end of the day, I felt a lot better. Yes, I did. So, that is that. So, I don't know what this stuff is supposed to do, but I like it. I like the way it feels when it goes on. My face seems to be softer, so maybe it's, basically it's just water in a gel, and it absorbs with your lotion. So I like the fact that I've been using my number 7 stuff for so long. The red in my face is practically gone. I think it's about all the gone it's going to get, but nonetheless it's gone. Well, I also been rubbing my face this morning, and I blew my nose and all that stuff. But so yeah, went to a brunch yesterday, had a lot of fun. Got me a blue lei that I could put in my car. It was a Hawaiian brunch, so my sister was putting out I call her my sister because we're so alike. She was giving out leis to people according to what matched her clothes, and I looked at her when she was reaching for me, and I go, I want a blue one. So she gave me a blue one. I'm wearing neutral colors. I want a blue one. It's the only pretty one that was in there. But I had a lot of fun. I don't know how much more vlogging I can do in a week's time because I'm getting more involved in the church and doing more stuff. And when I told the people that I will see them Sunday, I had a couple of girls go, and I said, okay, Thursday. I meant Thursday. Sorry, excuse me, I forgot. And so Thursday, I'm gonna go down and, oh my gosh, my finger's getting better. It's not that swollen. It doesn't hurt that much. It swells up in the morning. It's even making it hard to get this one on, and this is my other one. I don't want to force it on because then I gotta try to force it off, and I don't want to do that. I gotta get me some more of this. I found out they sell this at Target, so I'll get some more there instead of at Alta's, because this way it's cheaper. Target's more expensive than Walmart, so I'll look and see if Walmart has it, but I don't think Walmart sells NYX stuff. I don't know. Well, you know what? Yeah, they do, because this is NYX, and I got a couple bottles there, so maybe I'll go over there and look first. I don't know. This is Wednesday. I got 2 more days till payday, and then I can go down and I can go get some of the makeup stuff that I need. So, other than that, I don't think I have any in here. Let me look. I have everything else under the sun in here. I found a couple more packages of these, so now I have a whole bunch. I won't need any eye stuff for a while. Wait a minute. This is eyeliner and this is eyeliner. Okay. Yeah. And this is, okay, well, these 3 are eyeliners, these 3 are eyebrows. Either way, I don't need anything else like that for a while. Got mascara. Up to wazoo's. Look, I even got another thing. That's 4 packages. Look at it. Look at this. All this. I won't have to buy no more for a while. Listen to that sweet sound. I got some more of oil. 2 boxes of oil for my hair. I got this, and I'm sure I got another one somewhere. I got another one of these. I still got a couple of these. My. I don't have to buy anything for a while. I can't wait to open these. Got another one of these. This is awesome. I love this stuff. Look, see? Another box. So, but I don't see, I got this. I don't even use it anymore. And this stuff goes on your eyes. It does not come off. And it's even hard to get it off with makeup remover, even though it's to come off, it'll come off with makeup remover. I used to put it above my eyes and then put my other eyeliner underneath to make it a little darker. Not anymore. But so I have this. Nothing to do. I don't know of anybody to give it to. But it is awesome, awesome stuff. When it goes on, it does not come off. And it's cheap enough to buy. So if you're into that sort of thing, this is the way to go. Wet n Wild. Can't go wrong. Get the waterproof stuff. That's what I do. I get the waterproof stuff. That's the best stuff. Wonder what that is. Anyway, yeah, I don't see any more of it in here, so might have to buy me some more stuff. Yeah, I got lots of goodies in here. I like to make sure that I stay well stocked, because you never know when you're going to go to the store and they're not going to have anything that you want. Might try some of this today. So why not? It's in the drawer. I don't think there's any more over here. I don't think there is. Yep, I have to put it on my list to get some more. Obviously, I've used both boxes. It's okay. No problem. I gotta go down and pay property tax today. I'm thinking this is eyeliner. This is Inglot. Another stuff that when it goes on, it doesn't come off. You get it off Amazon, and it is not cheap. Just to let you, this has not been opened. Just to let you know, it's not a cheap one. I had to throw my other one away. I'm back onto this now. So, because the other stuff that I bought is not the same stuff. So, I'm back onto this stuff. That's okay. Not a big deal. Did I tell you I got to go pay property taxes this morning as soon as I get myself together? My hubby would come home early to do it, but then I've got to thinking, well, why does he need to come home early? I can do it. He's the one that told me when we got the house, he says, you don't have to worry about the property taxes because I'll take care of them. And I would rather him do it because I don't like to deal with it. But you know what? He's at work making money, and I can go down and do them. And no reason for him to get off early and lose that paycheck when I can go down and do it. So, sounds like in a couple of years, our work life may be changing. So, and that's a good thing, you know. I mean, it's a good thing. But, I don't know. We'll see what comes of it, you know. If it's intended for something for us to do, then God will make it happen. And if not, you know, but he does give you the desires of your heart. So, as long as the desires of my heart means we can, you know, pay bills and live, and not for nothing, but, and I've talked to my parents about this. And my mom totally understands. And I told her, I says, you know, I love you and all. I said, but I don't want to struggle. I see you and Dad struggling, and I don't want to struggle when he retires. And she says, well, that's good because she doesn't want to see us struggle. And I said, well, I'm glad you're not mad. She says, why would I be mad over that? But because I don't want her to be offended. I see her and Dad struggle. But she says, you know, if it wasn't for them being in the flood and stuff, they wouldn't be struggling. It doesn't sound like they're struggling now. But I don't want to have to, You know, if I have to go out and buy a new washing machine or a new stove or refrigerator or something, I don't want to struggle to have to do it. I don't want to have to give up a bill to have to do it. I want the money to be there. And that is why we try so hard to save. So, which, you know, it doesn't always, sometimes I have to dip in, but, you know, I didn't have to until things changed in, you know, 2019, 2020, somewhere around there when it changed. But, it's not a forever thing, and we're not going to keep dipping. So, but today I have to go down and pay my property taxes. House is paid for. Like to keep the property taxes. Like to keep the property, because even though you pay your house off, you know, you still got to pay to have it on the property. And if you don't pay your property taxes, you lose the house that you just paid for. Well, I didn't just pay for it. It's been paid for a few years. I told my, you know, we got a camper. We got a 4-season camper. We'll just be snowbirds, I guess. But we'll just take our camper and go live on his friend's property. And then this way, you see, whenever he goes to work, it's all good because we're already at his job. You see how that works? But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to multitask. Anyway, yeah, I gotta get on pay property taxes. Not a big deal. I'll go down and get them paid. So, that's life. My hair needs wash desperately bad. My doggies are playing, and I got a shoe rack back here, and I have no idea what to do with it. I kept putting it in the hallway, and then I would move it in here, and then I'd put it back in the hallway during the day and move it in here at night so you don't trip over. It's more like so my husband doesn't trip over it. And I don't want to keep it in here. So told him we got to figure out what to do with it, and if we can't figure out what to do with it, I'm going to get rid of it. So if it doesn't have a place, it just doesn't have a home. So he says, we'll figure out a place to put it. Yeah. If it doesn't have a place, it ain't going to have a home. So he doesn't understand. I don't want things here that I don't have room for. So yeah, he's one of those that he just likes to keep everything. And if I don't have a place for it, I don't want it in my house, because then it ends up in a room somewhere, or it ends up in the way, and I just don't want that. So, but he likes to hang on to everything. My mom says my dad's the same way. I don't know. When I was growing up, he didn't seem to be that way, because he threw away my dolls that were made for me that I wanted to hang on to. So when I had a little girl, I could pass them down, because these were homemade dolls. Homemade. One of them was a homemade doll. And I had sentimental values because my mom made it for me for my birthday. And it was a life-size Raggedy Ann doll, and it was bigger than I was. And I wanted to give that to my daughter when I had one day. And, you know, I was pregnant with my son, and because I put those away a long time ago. I mean, I outgrew them. But I didn't care that he got rid of the doll I got for Christmas when I was a kid, but I didn't want him to get rid of I was saving them both. But I didn't want him to get rid of my Raggedy Ann, and he did. And I was in tears. Yep, I was an adult. I was also emotional because I was pregnant. And I was in tears because he got rid of the one thing that I tried so hard to hang on to for my daughter. And I was upset. So was my mom, because she made it. She wasn't in tears, but she was mad at my dad. I don't know. I was in my own world wallowing because you threw away the one thing that I was hanging on to for my baby girl one day. And I never forgot that. I mean, I've forgiven him. I've moved on. My daughter knows this. I've told her. But nonetheless, I'm getting fewer hairs here. And these didn't go anywhere. Oh, well. Anyway, so yeah, I went to the brunch yesterday, and we had fun, and we played bingo game, which made me feel like I was in old country. But I had fun. I mean, it was fun. My daughter said she didn't want to go. So then I told this girl she didn't want to go. And so she started, this girl, I said, well, good luck asking her, because she'd probably tell you no. So she did. She texted her. My daughter says, I'd love to. I was on the phone with my daughter when she did that. She did that to get back at me, because I told her she probably wouldn't want to go because she's on a schedule and she wanted to get her kids from school on time. So, yeah. So then I called this girl that I know really well. And she's like my sister. And I said, you know, she's playing mind games with you, right? She says, well, she said she'd go. I said, yeah. She told you she'd go because I told you she probably wouldn't. Because she told me she didn't want to go. And she told you totally the opposite. Anyway, she got a big kick out of it. My daughter is laughing hysterically. It's like, yeah, she'll do anything to make me look bad. But she says, well, you're both here now. That's all that matters. And I said, yeah, I was forced into it. You know, kind of made to go. She says, I didn't make you go. And I says, you're the one that said you didn't want to go. And then you told her you would. So, anyway, it was fun. She had fun. It was all done out of fun, not meanness. But that's, you know, so they were giving out tickets up there, because anytime you go to something at the church, they give out tickets. When you go to any one of their little special events, they give out tickets because they always have prizes. And my daughter says, I don't need a ticket, because she thinks it's an old person banquet. I says, oh, sure you do. So I went over to, I can't remember his name. He's handing out tickets, and he says, you already got a ticket. I said, yes, but my daughter over there doesn't, and she needs a ticket. And she says, I don't need a ticket. She got one anyway. I looked at her and I said, and that's what you get when you call somebody and say, I'd love to, after you tell me no. She says, that's okay, the day ain't over yet. She didn't do anything else to me the rest of the day. So, you know, when she was harassing this lady about me going, I said, so I'm going to do you one better than that. I'm going to call her. So I called her. It was fun. We had fun. She tortured me. I tortured her back. I called this girl and I said, anything my daughter says, all lies. So I said, don't believe anything comes out of her mouth. She says, my daughter says, so then if I text her and tell her you're beautiful? And I says, oh, no, that's fine. She says, no, you said for her not to believe anything that comes out of my mouth. I said, well, she has discernment. She did being ornery, she is. So I love my daughter. We have a great time when we're together. I mean, I love all my kids, but she's the one I really connect with. But she's also a girl. And she's very much mommy and daddy oriented. She takes care of mom and dad. She checks in on us. She makes sure we're okay. You know, if we need anything, she's right there to help, whether she wants to or not. You know, in an emergency, she's always there. And, you know, she's always there. And she's 2 houses over. She's easily accessible if we need her for anything. You know, my son-in-law's over there if we need anything. So, she's just there to help. And she is a big help. I don't think she realizes, oh, what am I doing? I got to put this on. I don't think she realizes how much of a help she actually is. But she is a big help. I know it's not always easy to drop stuff for your parents and help them out, but she's a good girl. She really is. I raised a good kid. You know, she gets the message. You know, everything I taught her, she's put into, you know, action growing up. So, I taught her well. Family oriented, take care of your family, you know, for everything your parents do for you when you grow up. I mean, you don't have to take care of them, but why wouldn't you want to? I mean, they were there for you. They took care of you. They, you know, sacrificed for you, and they've done a lot of things for you. So why wouldn't you want to be there for them? So, I mean, I'm there for my parents when they need me. So, you know, that was a gross sound. But, you know, a lot of kids, you know, some take care of their parents and some could care less. So, but anyway, I'm just glad that she's there. And, you know, I taught my baby well. She got it. She got the message. And my youngest one, he's there. I mean, when we need him, he's there too. I'm not saying that he's not. So he just lives further away. And girls usually will take care of their parents over the boys anyway. I mean, they're just, I don't know. They're just more into taking care of their parents, I guess. I don't know. But she's there for us. That's all I can really say. When we need her, she's there. So I love my daughter. I do. I'd do anything for her. Even puppy set. She's talking about getting a puppy. She says, but with all the sports and stuff, I said, well, bring puppy over. I'll puppy set. Said, I don't get to have another puppy right now, so I'll puppy set. Well, it's a puppy. When it becomes a full-grown dog, it's your problem. But I do want the dogs to get together if they get a small enough dog, because I want them just like what I call the OG dogs, because they were the first dogs, you know. But anyway, I want them to be together to get to know each other. And the reason I call them the OG dogs is, which was Baby Max, Angel, and Shay. And the reason I call them the OG dogs is because those were the first dogs that when she got her dogs, we put them together and they became one big pack. And they looked out for each other. And if you said, we're going to go over to such and such's house, my dogs got so excited. Couldn't wait to get in the door. You know, they loved each other. Them dogs were all about each other. When I went over there to babysit in the mornings, I'd take my pups with me. And we'd spend the day over there. And that was like their home away from home. And the dogs would play. And they had a good time. So, they were the OG dogs. So, I don't know how many pups she's going to get. Probably just one. But I know after I get done with the 2 pups I have, if I get any more after that, I'm just going to have one. Just like I did when I had Shay. I'm not going to have any more than that. I love having 2 pups. But with one dog, I've noticed I can give my full-on attention to. I don't have to share my love with the other one, so the other one don't get upset and jealous. You know, because it's hard when one comes up for love and then the other gets jealous over it. And they all want love, and that's understandable. But my eyes are watering today. But, you know, they get upset because the other gets love, and then they get jealous over each other, so you have to, you know, not allow that. Anyway, it's just easier, I think, more with one than with multiples. But I do love having multiples. That is not going to work. I am going to need to put on a darker color. I do like having multiple puppies. I do. But I think, you know, with as old as I'm getting, after I got Charlie last year, well, I got him. I've had him for a year. I got him, I think, a couple months after Angel had passed away. And then I got him, and he's okay at first because, you know, little pups, they just kind of do a lot of sleeping like babies. But oh my, when he got bigger, he was a handful, and he is a handful. And I have come to realize, as much as I love having him, puppies are a handful. He is. Which got me to thinking that maybe it's time to, you know, just have one pup. And maybe I'll have a puppy, and maybe I'll get one that's a year old. Actually, I'll be looking for a puppy because I like them when they're babies. I like to raise them up to my temperament, you know. I want puppies. I do better with puppies than I do with bigger dogs. I just want a puppy. So that's probably what I'll have next, is my whale puppies. So anyway, So, anyway, I got to come home after I get done down at the courthouse, paying my taxes, got to do my laundry, got to do my kitchen. It looked like somebody ransacked it, but it's okay. I'll get it done. It's looked that way before. I'll get it done. My mom came over Monday and had a couple of nails that I needed to fix. And she must be happy. I haven't heard anything more about it. They have this nail polish, this gel nail polish called Cat Eyes. And it's a magnetic nail polish. And it comes with its own little special magnet. You can't just use any magnet, I guess. It comes with this special little magnet. And you move the glitter around once you get it on your nails. So if your nails are painted and you want it to go sideways, you move the glitter kind of like this, and it'll move it sideways. And if you make a mistake, you can just take your brush and paint it and start over. It's cool. And then you use black undercoating and so that, or polish underneath it, and then so that when you go and turn your hand, it'll be like somebody put a stamp on and then they put some more of the glitter stuff on top, and then they put their glass stuff on top, and then you move it and you can't see the pattern, and then you move it just right and you can see the pattern. It's really cool. I'm going to get some of that. And then they got some what they call I can't remember what they call it, but it's glitter that high shine, reflective nail polish, and it's a glittery, and it shines. It's got incredible sparkles, and then when light hits it, it sparkles even more. It's really cool. So I'm going to get some of that because my mom and me, we like sparkles, and as you can tell. And so I don't have any yet. I'll put an order in for some. I just want to get my property taxes paid, and then I'll come home today after I pay them, and I'll put some money in my savings, and then I'll order one set of each of those, because I think they come with 12 bottles or something in them. And I'm going to give that a try because I think that's cool. The thing I like about gel polish is that if you mess it up, you can wipe it off and start over. It doesn't dry like nail polish. It's not like acrylic. And if you mess it up, you can wipe it off until you put it under a cure light. You can wipe it off and redo it if you mess it up as much as you want. And the only thing I found out the other day is with any kind of gel polish, you can't sit in front of a window where the sun's coming through, and you can't do it outside because the sun, the rays, the UV from the sun will cause the polish to cure. Well, I didn't know that because you cure it under a light, and sometimes when you have stuff that has a light, it has a special, it's like a special light with stuff, kind of like the magnet. You can't just use any magnet on that polish. It has a, to my knowledge, you can't anyway. It's a special kind of a thing. I don't know. When I get it, I'm going to find out because I'm going to use regular magnet to try it. Wow. I'm going to use a regular magnet to try it and see what it does. It comes with a magnet, but I just want to see what it does with a regular magnet. So this way, if anything happens, then I know I can use a regular magnet. This comes in the package. I'm not buying it separate, so it's not like I'm making a special purchase for it. I'm just going to buy the polish, and it comes with it. So I hope they don't all come with it if I ever buy any more, because I only need one. So anyway, I don't tend to work with regular nail polish anymore unless somebody wants it. I have all kinds of it, but I like the gel stuff. So it makes your nails strengthen. It strengthens them. My mom finally found that out once I finally got her talked into letting me do a gel nails on her, and she likes it. because she says it makes her nails stronger. I says, I told you. So I told her it would make them stronger and they wouldn't break. It's an ideal thing for somebody with weak nails when you get to be our age. You get weak nails and it helps. It helps with them. So anyway, that is what I'm going to buy. That's my next purchase. And then my husband's going to get me some brakes for my car. He says mine are squeaking. I said, please fix them because it's embarrassing when you go somewhere and they squeak. So he wants to get some of those. So he's going to get me some brakes and fix my brakes. I'm happy about that. Oh, this stuff is so precise. You have to be so careful. I already got too much on the other side and it looks gloppy. Which is not what I wanted. There. I got it off. I got eyelashes on one side that's a little bit bigger than the eyelashes on the other side. This side's longer than this side. It's funny. I have fake lashes that one day I would like to try putting on just to see how they will look. Oh, come on. Mascara is not one of my favorites. No. It's not. It just goes along with the makeup. It's never been one of my favorites. I'll not buy this again. I love the stuff, but I'll not buy it again. Not with... You have to be ever so careful putting the stuff on if you don't want a big old glop on your eyes, which I don't. Thank you very much. I have to come home and change my starter too, my sourdough starter. I'm going to make some sourdough bread eventually. So, but I want to wait till the next women's meeting because there's a lady there, I guess she really likes bread, homemade bread. She really likes my sourdough. I should just make her some. So, she'd love that. The thing is the sourdough comes, you know, I can't control the size of how it is. So, she ends up having to share it with other people, which is, that's fine. But she says it's just so big she can't eat it all. I understand that. You know, it's so big when I have it that I can't eat it all either. So, yeah, that's okay. Anyway, yep, we slept in a little late today. My dog wanted up at 7:30. I thought, absolutely not. I had to get up early yesterday. I'm not getting up early today. Getting more active in the church. I like that. I got to work the door this weekend. I like that too. I like working the door. I told the lady, she says, I want to stand over there. She says, well, you can. I said, okay. Because I like standing over there. Oh, my eyes. I don't know what the deal is. You know, summer's coming. So, the weather's getting better. And so now my eyes are going to water. I hope that's what the waterproof eye stuff is for. And then I just put eye powder on top. Powder's great because you can lighten up your eyeshadow. I never really thought of it before. Yes, I know people do it all the time. Okay, I never thought of it. Okay. Probably something I used to do and didn't even think about. But whatever, such is life. I think my eyes are a little dark today anyway. But it's okay. I'm not going anywhere. And if I do, so what? I like it. So, I've been putting it on really light lately. but I like it. I like it the way it is. Put some stuff in my hair. It keeps it moisturized and takes out and it leaves the curls in. It actually curls it up and leaves it in. But, oh my goodness, you can feel the product in there. I'm not going to comb it today because I think it goes up better when you don't. I think I'm actually going to put it, well, I don't know. I just think it goes in better when you don't curl it up. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll bring it up. Or, I mean, I think it goes up better when you don't wash it. When it's dirty and you don't comb it, you don't wash it. Well, when it's dirty, it just goes up better. I like having my hair washed. I don't wash it every day. See, there's curls in it. I don't wash it every day because if I do, you know, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. You're only supposed to wash it maybe a couple times, maybe once a week, something like that. I usually will wash mine, I don't know, maybe once a week. Sometimes a couple times a week. Depends on if we go out on the Talon or the Tracker or the bike. I wash it when we get home. So if we go out one day, we turn around and go out the next day, I wash it again. Because it gets dirt in it and you can't even put a comb through it. You can't get the hair tie out of it or anything. So yeah, it requires washing after that. But other than that, I don't wash it so often. Now I just need this to dry. Now I need to be able to get my ring on my finger. Get on there. There we go. To get it on is easy. To getting it off is, you know, and then it moves around and everything, and it's okay. It's the knuckle I'm having an issue with. I think it grew up or something. Anyway, I'll put on my mama's ring, and then when I get home, I'll take it off. Because I'm going out. I want my rings on my fingers. I gotta go to the bank and take out a bunch of money that I really want to keep. But I also really want to keep my property. So I'm going to go take care of that. And then I'll surprise my husband with the news that you don't have to pay them. They're already taken care of. You're welcome. So oops. Didn't do that on 10. I had this in September and it's just now down towards almost gone because all I use it on is my eyeballs. So anyway, what to wear today? I don't know. I like the smell of this stuff. I don't want to wear it. La 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 la. I forgot to put some lotion on today. So magic is in the air. I can't really smell that very good. I will wear some of this. That smells good. So anyway, well, makeup's on, and I have to go and leave and go to the bank and go pay property taxes. So I will let you go, and until I see you again, read your Bible, pray to God. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.